6 secret signs. You were raised to be too responsible. Have you ever felt like the weight of the world was on your shoulders, even when you were just a child? You were the reliable one, the one who never caused trouble and always had the answers. While others see this as a strength, psychology says it might actually be a sign that you grew up too fast. Your brain didn't just become mature. It adapted to a high-pressure environment by choosing responsibility over safety. Scientific frame. Let's decode the real science-backed signs that you were raised to be too responsible. This isn't just about being a good kid. It's about how your nervous system learned to survive. 1. You have survival independence. Developmental psychology shows that children who cannot rely on consistent support from adults develop early self-reliance. If you find yourself refusing to ask for help, even when you're drowning in work, it's because your brain learned early on that doing it yourself was the only way to guarantee a result. You don't just prefer to work alone, you struggle to trust support that feels temporary or unreliable. 2. You struggle with uneasy rest. Do you feel guilty or anxious when you have nothing to do? Psychology calls this chronic stress adaptation. For children who grew up too fast, calm was often the silence before a storm, the moment right before something went wrong. Because of this, your nervous system stays alert. You only feel useful when you are solving a problem or being needed, making true relaxation feel like neglect or danger. 3. You are an expert at guarded empathy. Growing up in an unpredictable environment sharpens your emotional awareness. You can read a room instantly, sensing shifts in mood or anticipating problems before they happen. However, psychology shows that while you are highly empathetic, you are also guarded. You know exactly how much it costs to care, so you protect yourself by staying observant rather than fully participating. 4. You suffer from split maturity. To the outside world, you are wise, serious, and incredibly capable. But internally, you might feel confused or emotionally unfulfilled. This is split maturity. Parts of your brain matured too early to handle adult responsibilities, while your own emotional needs were pushed aside and left unmet. You might feel like an adult on the outside, but like a lost child on the inside. 5. You experience parentification. Regret psychologists use the term parentification when a child is expected to manage the emotions of the adults around them. If you were the one fixing family problems or staying calm while others fell apart, you learned that your feelings come last. Today, this manifests as a habit of minimizing your own needs because you feel that asking for support makes you a burden to others. 6. You have a low social dependency. Because you had to rely on yourself so early, you may have developed a high internal locus of evaluation. This means you don't seek external validation or spotlight moments like birthdays or public praise to feel valued. While this makes you emotionally independent, it often stems from the childhood realization that no one was going to celebrate you unless you did the work yourself. Reframing/conclusion. If these signs sound like you, psychology says you aren't broken or cold. Your nervous system simply learned to prioritize strength before softness. Healing doesn't mean losing your responsibility. It means learning that you are finally allowed to be the one who is taken care of. It means realizing that you are allowed to rest without feeling like you've failed. If you want to keep decoding the hidden psychology behind your personality and the childhood patterns that shaped you, hit that subscribe button right now, because the next video might reveal something about your mind you've never noticed before.